Alright, welcome back. You read the title of the video, I ain't gonna waste your time. This one's gonna be a little bit more of a rant, but hopefully it gets in the end of it. I hear all the... stupid chair, squeaking like a motherfucker. I hear all the time that you people don't have time to work on your goals. And straight away, I think you're a bitch. Because of one reason, and that's what the title is. If you actually wanted to, you would make time. Now, you hear people quite often say that, if you really loved a woman, you would make time for them no matter what. And the same thing applies with achieving your goals. If you're actually serious about them, you'll make time. Like literally, this is me. I study full-time student. I have a full-time job. I go to the gym 5 times a week. And I still have time to record my videos and do all my other self-improvement, read, meditate, all that stuff. Now, a quick little calculation, that's full-time student and full-time work is both 40 hours a week. Gym is maybe 5, hour and a half. So what, 7.5, 8 hours? So what is that, fucking 90 hours, so let's say. And how many plus sleeping? That's so 60 hours. If you add all that up, you've still got more time. Like, there's still more time for me to be working on my goals. And I'm doing, 2 full-time things and all my other stuff as well. Like, really, you do have enough time. You just don't want to sacrifice your instant gratification, your video games, your sitting on the couch, your even going to the pub and drinking all weekend. Like literally, you should see your weekend as an opportunity to just get ahead of everyone else. Because you think about just the people who are just working full time. What do they do on the weekends? They may go to the gym, they may play sport, they may whatever, but what else are they doing? Sitting on their ass. And what are they doing after work? They get home, they sit on their ass. Again, you can outwork these people easier than you think. And the best way I've found is just to not give yourself the option. As soon as you start giving yourself the option to be lazy, you will. So, I've got assignments that I have to get done. Otherwise, I fail my subjects and I throw away thousands of dollars because I have to repeat them and pay the money again. So that's not an option. I can't not turn up to my full-time job because I'll lose my job. And then, going to the gym, physical health, that's a must. I have to go to the gym. And recording, this is my way out, This is what I've chosen to change my life. So I can't exactly just let that opportunity go either. Again, not an option. So all of a sudden, I've got over 100 hours a week tied up in non-negotiables. So if there is any free time, I enjoy that so much more because I'm not always making the choice to just sit around and be lazy. That makes sense. I'm spending all this time working on different things that if there is leisure time, you learn to value that stuff more. So if you are just, if you are working full-time or studying full-time or doing whatever, I don't want to hear that as an excuse to not work on something, work on a business or whatever the fuck it is. Because you do have time and you can make time, and if you wanted to, you will. Think about in an alternate universe where you are, you're you, but instead of letting yourself sit around after work, you go and work on your YouTube channel for an hour a day. An hour a day is a lot. You work on your YouTube channel for an hour a day, in 12 months' time, you won't recognize yourself. Because not only will you develop that channel so much further, but it will cross over into other areas of your life and you'll be more inclined to work on other areas. So really, have a sit down, have a look at what you're spending your time on, and because I can guarantee you're wasting your time. You're just sitting around. You really could be doing, you don't even have to completely cut things out. Like, instead of sitting on your fucking ass watching TV for 4 hours after work, do 2 and then work on something else for 2 hours. All of a sudden you get the best of both worlds with very little compromise. And this is what I mean. It shits me that so many people are just happy with sitting around and doing fuck all when they could outwork everyone else with only a little bit more effort. This shit isn't exponentially more difficult. It's like exponentially less difficult, if that makes sense. Like, the curve of difficulty to hours spent, I guess, falls off in the sense that if you've committed, your 40 hours a week to work, that's what X amount of difficulty. A lot of people stop there because they think, it's going to get more difficult, when instead it gets less difficult to, pass the competition, because everyone stops there right as it gets easy. If you keep pushing over, it exponentially gets easier. And, the time commitment is less of a, so what I'm looking for, I guess not punishment, but there's less of a toll for committing time, if that makes sense. Because that time that you do commit is shooting you past everyone who just stops. Now, if you don't need to go from 0 to 100 overnight, because if you're on self-improvement, you know that that's exactly how you don't stay on track. You don't maintain those habits. So, allow yourself to gradually just shred down on the things you're wasting your time, and make time. Be more efficient with your time. Remove bad habits if you have to. Because I know damn well that you can probably list 5 or 10 things that you can get rid of without any consequence in order to make room for important things that will actually benefit your life. It doesn't have to be, working in a business. Like, it could be going to the gym if you don't, or it could be, even just reading a book, learning. If you read for fucking half an hour a day, fucking, geez, look out. You'll be fucking doing so well. But, it's about actually making the time. And like I said at the start and throughout the video, if you wanted to, you would make the time. So, if you want to take this shit seriously, make the time. Alright, I think I'll wrap it up here. That's about it. My short little rant over. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you, and remember, life is what you make it.